layout height. The width we will set as match parent. We'll write match parent, and the height also we will be using any custom height we want, like a 200 dB. Say. So we get a huge file here, and the text we see is aligned in the left corner. So we also don't want that. We want the text to be in the center. So what we'll be doing will be adding another line. Then we'll be writing gravity. Android gravity. Make sure to select this and set it as center. You will see that the text has now come to center. Next, we will want to also increase the size of this. So we will now simply write the text size and make it as 30 dB. Okay, that's all we want. I think the text view. Now we'll be creating a button which we will be using to actually predict point. So inside this text view, we can define a button in code, or instead of just writing code, what we can just design it by dragging and drop. Come back here, the split view where we went. Inside the design tab, press the design button, and you'll be able to see some views, recycling views, and all these palettes. Here we see a buttons palette. We can import this button by using simple drag and drop. Try dragging it and just paste it anywhere you want in the view. Now we see that we have found this button here, and again we want this button to be in the center. So what we will do is again we will go and write its center in parent. This will align it in the complete center, make it true. And now our button has come to the complete center. We want to enlarge this button. We can directly use these constraints to make it bigger. It will automatically make it large size. That's it. Also, this button we will wanting to be some fancy things. You want like predict button or anything you want. So we'll make it predict button. That's all we need for this button. Work with the activity layout file is done. Now we'll be heading to the main part where we'll be actually defining all our functions. So head back to your main activity.VITB file. This is the actual activity file where we'll determine and define all our functions and all the methods that are going to use. We don't need too much of this. We can remove this line, enable H to H. And this view compact part, this also we don't need, we can remove it completely. Before actually starting, we must import our ML file which we have downloaded. You must be getting the ML file in the README file. Head over to your README file. Below the dependencies, you will find this weather predictor model access. Here, the link for the TLFile file is given. Make sure you hit it and download this file. You will be able to come here. Press this download raw file button. You will find it, and it should be downloaded in a while. Make sure to check its location. Wherever you have saved it in that downloads folder, probably it will go. Now in the Android Studio, first we will import the TensorFlow model. Okay, so what we do is select this project file, give it a right click, and head over to the SRC main. This is the part in the directory where we will be heading to inside the app, SRC folder, then main. Right click on this main folder and you will be able to get this new thing. Inside this new, go to the other part and we will be importing a TensorFlow Lite model. Make sure to import this model. Here we will get this pop-up and here we will be browsing our model location which will be in the downloads folder. Find downloads folder replacing inside your user downloads. A file named TX Lite as an extension would be available. See, this is the logo we are importing. Weather predictor.tx. Find the file which is downloaded and hit OK and press finish. The header will automatically import the model file and we will be ready to work with the model. Here is the sample code which is the main documentation for the model and we can use it as a reference to use it whatever we want. But now again we want to import this to another folder which is named assets from where we will be using this file. So we head back again to our main project file, again on this main, we click on a new and this time we will be going to this directory file. Inside this we will get this files which are folders, assets, baseline profile files and some other resources. We want this assets folder. Check it out and press enter on the assets folder. We will be able to see an assets folder that has come up in our main file. Now we want to import the model file which we downloaded to here. Head over to your file explorer, find the TF file which you just got, copy it and paste it inside the assets folder. Just press Ctrl C and Ctrl V and you can paste simply the file. Hit OK and you will find the assets file which is now downloaded here. Now we are ready with our TensorFlow model. Now what we will be doing is we will be using it. We will be using its functions and the definitions. So the first thing we do is we import the views. The views we have defined here are the text view and a button. So to use this text view and this button, first we need to import this view in our main activity file. For this, we use a method called inside. Come over to this area of your file, main activity file. Inside this class, your main activity at this part, write this late var, and whatever the name of your view is. Say I want to import my credit button first, so I'll write credit button, and then I give a colon and write it as a text view. This is how we define. We actually initialize that we are defining a text view button. Text view here. We will again define our button here. So we again want to write the date in var, and the text view was result TV. So we will write result TV. Again give a colon and make it as text TV. The credit button was actually a button. We made a text view, so we will correct that. The credit button is a button and the result is a text view. Make sure we have initialized both of this. Now we want to, now actually we have only declared the buttons. We have not actually initialized them and we have not connected them. So now we want to connect those buttons. For that, there is a right. We will first select that variable credit button. Give it a find view by, there is a function called find view by ID. It imports the actual view. We will write find view by ID, and the ID of that view is given by a capital R dot ID dot name of whatever that view was. Like for credit button, the name of that button was VITB. So I will hit enter on that, and this is now my credit button has been initialized. Now it is ready to be used in this code. So similarly, we also will initialize the text view, the result view. Will be result view is equal to, again we will find view by ID r dot ID dot and result view. Now both of our views have been initialized and we are ready to work on them. Because our button will be, we want to perform a function whenever we are pressing a button. For this function, we use a predefined function in Kotlin which is called, first we set the variable as credit button and then we set up an on-click listener. So whenever the user clicks on that button, a function will start up. So we define credit DPA dot set on-click listener. Hit enter, and then what we do is instead of using the normal brackets, we define a user curly bracket and hit enter. This is the part what will be executed whenever the user press the button. So what we will be doing is we want to make a toast message like a pop-up text which will be hit enter whenever the user presses that button. First we will be starting from the basics. So we first define a toast here. Toast is a message which will be popping up. So let's have it.